Franklin loses a book. Franklin could count by twos and tie his shoes. He liked playing games with his little sister and reading books to her before nap time. But there was one book that Franklin thought he had read quite enough of.
And then he jumped into the pond with a great big splash and lived happily ever after. The end.
Again!
Gee, Harriet, I've read it 5 times already. Isn't there another book you'd like me to read? How about that one? That's a good story. It's a story about a wolf and 3 little pigs.
No! Froggy book!
Once upon a time, there was a happy green frog. The happy green frog stuck out his tongue and caught a big, juicy bug.
Buggy!
The end.
Froggy book!
And caught a big, juicy bug. Ribbit.
Again!
And lived happily ever after. The end. Hey, Harriet, look at that bird in the window.
Froggy book!
Gee, Harriet, I don't see it.
Huh? Froggy book?
Maybe I can read you another book. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere, Harriet. Don't worry, we'll find it. I'll read it to you right before your nap time. Okay?
Okay.
She already has a whole pile of other books, but she never wants me to read her any of those.
Gee, it must be a really good book. Do you think I could borrow it and read it to Beatrice?
Okay, but you'll have to bring it back as soon as you're finished. I promised Harriet I'd read it to her at nap time. Shh, I hid it inside the newspaper on the sofa.
What newspaper?
Huh? Hey, Dad!
What is it, son?
Do you know where the newspaper went that was on the sofa?
Oh, it must have gone out in the blue box.
The blue box? Oh, no!
Now what do we do?
I know! Come on, Bear!
Where are we going? It shouldn't take too long to find it. Everything's already sorted for us. This is all glass here.
There's all the plastic, and that's all the cans.
There they are, Franklin! The newspapers!
Maybe it's going to take a little longer than we thought. Oh, what's the use? It'll take us years to find Harriet's book in here.
Maybe we don't have to find Harriet's book.
What do you mean?
The library has lots of books for little kids. Maybe they'll have the Happy Green Frog book there.
Good idea, Bear!
I don't see it, Franklin.
Me neither. Where could it be?
Can I help you boys find something?
We're looking for a book called The Happy Green Frog.
I believe we have it. Let me check my computer to make sure. Ah, yes. Here it is. Oh, I'm afraid that book is currently loaned out.
Oh. Does it say who borrowed it?
Yes, it was Mrs. Rabbit. If you'd like, I can reserve it for you when she returns it.
When will that be?
Now, let's see. She borrowed it yesterday. That means it will be due back in 20 days.
20 days? I've got to get it before Harriet's nap time. Mrs. Muskrat?
Franklin, Bear,
What are you doing here?
I promised the rabbits I'd water their flowers while they were gone.
Gone?
On vacation.
Vacation?
They won't be back for a couple of weeks.
Oh, no.
Is there something wrong?
They borrowed a book from the library that I need.
Oh?
It's Harriet's favorite book.
She used to have one of her own, but I lost it.
I see. Have you checked Mr. Heron's bookstore? Perhaps he'll have a copy of it there.
Good idea. Thanks, Mrs. Muskrat.
That's 23. Carry the 2. Oh, hello, boys. What can I do for you today?
We're looking for a Happy Green Frog book.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? Somebody just brought a whole box of used books in the other day, and that book was in there. I was going to sort through them, but then the entire box was sold before I had a chance.
Sold?
Who bought it?
Well, let me see. Ah, yes, now I remember. It was Mr. Mole.
Come on, Bear.
I have a number of other excellent books, though.
Hi, Mr. Mole.
Franklin! Bear! What a pleasant surprise!
Excuse me, but do you still have the box of books you bought from Mr. Heron?
Yes, indeed. I was planning to give them to my nephew.
Well, there's a book in there that I need for my little sister. Do you think I could buy it from you?
Oh, that won't be necessary, Franklin. Let's go have a look for it, shall we?
It's not here.
You know, there was one other book that seemed too young for my nephew.
There was?
When Baby Skunk came over for a visit with her sister this morning, I gave it to her.
You did?
A cute little book it was, too. The cover had a picture of a frog with its tongue sticking out.
That's it! Come on, Bear!
Ready or not, here I come.
Skunk? Skunk? Does your little sister still have the book she got from Mr. Mole? Yeah. She does?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Why? It's Harriet's favorite book, but I lost it, so I need to get her another one.
Oh, well, let's ask my little sister if she'll give it to you. I'm sure she won't mind.
Great!
But we'll have to find her first. I see you! We're gonna give this book to Harriet. I'll get you another one, okay? It's kind of wet.
That's okay. Thanks, Skunk. Thanks, Baby Skunk.
Bye!
Hi, Harriet. I found it, just like I said I would.
Froggy book! Read! Froggy! Froggy!
Okay, the Happy Green Frog. Oh no! The pages are all chewed!
Froggy! Froggy!
I can't, Harriet! The pages are all chewed up, see?
Froggy!
What am I gonna do, Bear?
Well, you've read it so many times. You must have it memorized by now.
Yeah, I guess so, but
Then read her the story without the book.
yeah, I can do that.
Again?
Once upon a time, there was a happy green frog who hopped everywhere he went. One day, he hopped down to the pond where the other frogs lived.
Ribbit, ribbit.
And the happy green frog said, "Ribbit." Ribbit, 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 ribbit.